So, hello, Dr. Chambers.
Hey, hi everybody. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
Sorry, I couldn't seem to get the password to work.
Well, I'll embarrass you first, and then I'll let all the other people embarrass you. But you know how much we
You're good at
appreciate
that.
you and Pam. You not only are colleagues, but you're great friends, and we're proud to give you this award. We know you don't like to be embarrassed and made over and all that, but so thank you for letting us make over you.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Very richly deserved, and I just wanted you just another small token of our appreciation for what you all have meant to us.
A great joy and much appreciated. Great honor. Hello to the rest of you.
And you retired to.
Here, Mike.
Hey, Debbie, I see you.
Tell Pam hello.
She's making faces at me right now.
Are they?
She feels like me, I'm sure.
Pam, you can't hide. Now, come on, show your face.
I'll get her to come around the corner here.
Yeah. What have you
Let me see
retired
if she-
to now, Mike?
House maintenance.
Let me throw one in here. Mike recently became an elder at Kissimmee Christian Church, and he's continuing with his leadership role in the Kissimmee area through the church with the other help of the other elders. And we certainly appreciate him stepping into that role after retiring.
Just peek around and say, well, Debbie's trying to hide where Tony is.
Hey, Pam.
Pam. Joy, hi, Joy.
Hello, how are you?
Good to see you.
Thank you. It's good to be seen and to be here.
Mike, how's the house going? Are you still got all those bushes put in front?
We're almost there. It's fine. It's in pretty good shape. Hello, Johnsons.
Hi.
He has a beautiful area around him. It's called Twin Oaks Conservation Area, and it's 300 acres of land that was given to the county. And so Jim and I go there and visit quite often to see the wildlife, to enjoy the beautiful oak trees that are like a forest of oak trees, just huge old trees, just beautiful, beautiful area along with their home.
Wonderful.
Just about a mile down the road and slip a canoe in there. It's pretty convenient.
Nice.
In the summer, it's like driving through a tunnel because those oak trees kind of grow across the road. For about a quarter of a mile, you just got a tunnel of trees to left and right and over it.
Yeah.
Well, the thing I miss about this reception is we always had cookies and punch.
Amen.
Ice cream.
For some reason, Tyson, you're not providing the necessity.
So I knew I dropped the ball on something.
We gave you a second-rate reception, Mike. I'm sorry.
Well, Tyson, you probably have already mentioned something about Twila, have you?
Yeah, during the
still
live
here,
segment, we had a prayer for her.
Okay.
She mentioned that she's still recovering.
Yeah.
Have you talked to her recently?
I just saw the email this morning when I got up. She sent it last night. I didn't see it then, but yeah. Yeah, I didn't know any of that was going on, to tell you the truth. I mean, except for the day we did the video.
Yeah.
That first procedure, yeah.
Tyson, were there any missionaries on the watching tonight?
Nobody identified themselves. Martin Sanders said he was going to log in.
Yeah.
And
so
it seemed like Jill Shaw from New Zealand said she was going to try and connect, but nobody, made a comment that they were on. At least not on Facebook. Now, I don't know about the live stream. I wasn't monitoring that chat.
I'm sorry, I didn't know about the live stream. I should have asked somebody what the schedule was there.
Well, I should
That
have.
was tonight also.
Yeah, I should have shared that with you, I guess. Huh?
That-
Do you have any idea how many
Probably.
were watching?
At its highest on the Facebook page, it was like 28, but live stream, what we learned at Senior Saints was that live stream typically has a whole lot more. So I don't have those numbers yet.
Well, there were two of us, but it counted as one.
I was encouraged to see, folks check in from Alaska and Utah. It's like, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Of course,
Well,
Howard, Pennsylvania.
I've told our students that if, everything works out and we're able to come back without a lot of restrictions in the fall, we're just going to have party after party after party. We're not going to get any schoolwork done the first 2 weeks. We're just going to connect. And they want to be here. But it's just been hard. It's connected. And so I think all of us are going to be glad to be able to re-engage. I thought our theme next year ought to be back to the hill or something like, something like that.
Mike, that's on you, man.
There's an idea, Mike.
Consider it changed. Yeah, we'll go back to the hill.
And that's not a declaration. Oh goodness. I remember Dr. Eubanks used to say, he'd say, all I have to say is, I think this, and all of a sudden it's a command. So that was not a command. That was just a comment.
Debbie, how's your mother doing?
She's doing okay. She has her good days and her bad days, and it's been hard with COVID because a lot of the time we can't get in to see her.
Yeah.
But right now they don't have any cases and they've actually had all their shots. And so we are able to actually not get in her room, but get in the hallway to visit with her. So that's been kind of nice. And she just, she's, bless her heart, she just keeps saying, I just want to die. I don't know why the Lord won't let me go to heaven. And I keep telling her. And she really does have people there she witnesses to. She claims she's the only one that can pray for their prayers, for their Bible study. So I said, well, Mom, maybe that's why God's leading you there. So anyway, she's been okay though. She's well anyway. So
yeah.
Maybe you're saying something here that's out of my understanding. I take it she's not at home now, is it?
no, she went to an assisted living, Jim, back in probably, I think it was 1st of August she went. So she's been there since the 1st of August.
Well, you tell her I pray for her often, and I'd love to see her. Maybe we can get together in heaven. Anyway.
She loves to get cards and mail, so you can send her. I'll send you her address so you can send her a card.
Oh, thank you.
So Dr. Chambers, I was trying to remember when it was that you and I met. I know we met at St. Louis, but did we meet each other before that? Do you recall?
I don't think so. Tyson. Was that at a missionary convention or what was the occasion?
No, at the time that you were academic dean at St. Louis, I was doing graduate recruitment for the campus here. And so I was on the St. Louis campus for a graduate recruitment.
Yes. Yeah, I had even forgotten about that. No, I don't think we go back any further than that.
You still got that antique automobile, Mike?
Yes, are you interested in one?
Well, no, not really. I'm having trouble keeping up with 2012 right now.
Yeah. I inherited a 1923 Model A Roadster from my father is what he's talking about.
Oh my goodness.
It needs work.
Do you have an owner's manual for it? Ada was going through a box the other day.
Oh,
and
yes.
Found a owner's manual for a 1930 Model A that was my dad's first car.
Must be doing it.
Oh, I've got all kinds of spare parts and manuals and charts and videos and magazines.
Amazing.
If I had another life, I might have the time for that kind of stuff, but it's just too much going on.
Yeah.
Where I grew up in the mountains of Upper East Tennessee, you either played ball or you worked on cars. Those were the two primary things that you did. And I played ball. So I have no idea how to work on a car. So I'm glad you inherited the car.
Yeah. It's, it's enough to make you cuss is the problem.
That's the other thing. You either became a preacher or a moonshiner.
Right.
And I'm glad I became a preacher.
When I was a student at Johnson, a friend of mine and we went to a church in South Carolina one weekend, and he had problems with his car, and we needed to change the alternator belts on it.
Huh?
And somebody, a member of the church, came to help us, and his comment was, "I never saw anybody change alternator belts without cussing."
Or mashing their fingers.
When I went home for Christmas, my freshman year at Johnson, I had a tire problem. So I was in the garage with my dad trying to take the tire off of the rim, and it wasn't cooperating at all. And my dad let out an oath, and he was embarrassed. So he walked out from the garage, and I walked over. I kept thinking, what do I say? I got to be able to say something to answer this. I walked over and picked up the tool, and that tire just came right off that rim. He walked back in the garage, and he was awed, but he didn't say anything. But I never heard him curse again after that.
I'm wondering if whoever's on Lonnie's iPad wants to chime in.
How can you check me?
LD, most people don't know that your name is Lonnie.
No, they don't. They don't. Only one person's ever called me Lonnie.
Mike, that's LD, right?
Yeah.
Mike, congratulations. Well,
thank you very much.
There's
Thank you very much.
And you look. There's some more old people.
Yeah.
LD, turn on your camera, man.
Yeah. Are you afraid to show your face or what?
I don't know how to work this thing, Mike. I don't really know how to work this. I don't know how to work this.
LD, we're recording this, and you're going to be on the bloopers for homecoming.
We see it. There he is.
Are you recording this?
Oh, there he is.
How do you turn on my camera? I don't know.
It's on.
It's on.
Oh, it's on.
When I sent you that request to turn on your camera, so you must have hit that button.
Well, I didn't mean to.
Don't point it at the ceiling, though.
There you go.
Bring the top a little bit more forward there, Lonnie.
You're not wearing mask. What's wrong? You're not wearing mask.
We're 6 feet apart.
Well, the Johnson are not 6 feet apart. They're even violating the old Johnson rules. They're supposed to be 18 inches apart from each other. Doesn't you grow up under that administration?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're about 2 inches apart, looks like to me.
We graduated from that.
Mike, where did you all settle? Are you in Kissimmee?
We are.
Are you? Your face looks like it's not so tight anymore. You look relaxed. It looks a little more at peace.
Occasionally I wake up in the morning and stay in bed, which is really, I haven't had that experience basically my life, but kind of fun.
Well, it is. But I still wake up my regular time, and Joyce says, well, why don't you stay in the bed? Well, you just have to, when I wake up, I have to get up. But now I did sleep in this morning. I didn't get up to 7. So I know.
No, we have kids who live in, if we had moved, probably it would have been with one of the kids, which would be Minnesota, Rhode Island, or North Carolina.
Shoosh.
But
Shoosh. Woo.
It'd be 80 degrees weather.
Yeah. But you got to have a real good reason to go somewhere and change, doctors and all your friend network and
Amen.
churches and all of them. So
And your grandkids, when they reach 12, they'll have anything to do with you. So there's no need for you to move close to your grandkids unless they're little.
Yeah. Well, we miss seeing them. Pam and I had our 50th wedding anniversary last December, and our kids hatched the idea to get us all together, which we're going to do in June. We are planning to go to cabin up in Virginia. It'll be the first time we've been together in 8 years. So we are looking forward to having everybody together.
Yay.
Oh, that is good. That is good. That is good.
We were going to celebrate our 60th last June, but we couldn't get together. So we're going to celebrate it this June.
Try to. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, try to.
60 years. Well, we're not very far behind you. We'll do 57.
Yeah.
Yeah, 57 this coming July.
Good.
So
We learned a while ago, LD, before you got on, that Mike is now an elder at Kissimmee.
Kissimmee Christian Church.
Yes.
Mike, are you all? What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Going from a college executive to an elder, that's fat enough, getting out of the fat end of the fire.
Yeah, and I sweep leaves every other week. So
That's one of the joys of being an interim. I don't have to go to board meetings, and I don't have to go to any of those meetings. I just get a call from the deacon. That's why I missed a lot of the thing tonight. We have 2 funerals this week at the church where I preach, and I can just go in and do my thing and leave, and it's wonderful. It's wonderful.
The issue that has absorbed our energies most in the last 2 months among the elders is the mask situation. Do we require it or do we not?
Mm-hmm.
And
They don't go by the state rules.
It's churches can do what they want here.
Oh, really?
Unlike the
Not
United
California.
States. So it's our kids in Rhode Island. Rhode Island doesn't permit churches to meet yet. But so anyway, that's been a big issue that's absorbed a lot of our time.
Yeah.
Oh.
Shut your belly.
I don't know about this camera.
I think.
Is Joyce right there next to you?
Yeah, she is. You want to look at her?
There she is. Yeah.
Hey, Joyce.
I'm the one operating the iPad.
Yeah.
He's on the phone.
I was on the phone. She got to see most of the service. I didn't. But you got it on there for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure we could arrange to get you the audio of it if you wanted it later.
Yeah.
Well, Debbie and I are going to jump off and let some other.
Well, we are too. So
I just want to say hello to you. Hello to everybody. And we'll talk to you a little later.
Yeah, we'll see y'all too. Take care, Mike. Congratulations,
you.
Mike. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
You deserve it.
Thank you.
You deserve it much more, but that's all we could do for you.
You're very kind. Very kind.
Mike, I need to check out too, but wish you and Pam well. God bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Goodbye, everybody.
And
University.
I'll
Philip,
pass
I've
your
got a
greetings
question
along
for
to
you.
Twila. I'm sorry?
I had a question for Phil. Is he still there? There.
Philip, you're muted.
Okay, now I'm unmuted.
Okay. Well, I talked to your sister suddenly, and she said your folks were over here Saturday, I think, or something, for a funeral. But I didn't find out who the funeral was.
Well, Dad went to Corinth, Mississippi to Ted Avant's funeral.
Okay.
Oh.
And he stayed at Lenny's, on the way there.
Uh-huh.
But Ted Avant passed away. He's an alumnus. Really a great minister and great friend of the school.
Good.
All right. Well, y'all have a good evening.
Okay.
Hey, Phil.
Congratulations,
much.
Mike.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Tyson, thanks for the invitation and for setting it up.
Yes.
Well, I'm really grateful that you agreed to let us honor you in that way, and thank you for taking the time to join the little reception.
Well,
I'm not sure how many we get in, but
I should show you. I keep the plaque right over here.
that's great. So you didn't just position that only for this little video thing, did you? Now?
Oh, correct. That's where it lives. Well, thank you all.
Yes.
I appreciate
Bye
you
now.
being here, Mike.